Now to the fight for 15. Since Governor Christie vetoed a measure that would have gradually raised the minimum wage to $15 an hour, we have reported on how a hike would affect low-wage workers. Brenda Flanagan continues our series with a look at the cost to small business owners operating on a narrow profit margin while still chasing the dream.
I think that's going to hurt. It's going to hurt really bad.
Amit Pujara can't imagine paying his gas station attendants $15 an hour. He bought this Exxon station and 7-Eleven in Farmingdale 8 years ago to escape the corporate rat race, but his profit margin's slim. Pujara pays attendants New Jersey's current minimum wage, $8.38 an hour.
We don't make enough to cover our payroll to begin with. It's very tight. And on top of that, if you pay 15, it becomes much more harder, and we have no choice left but to pass on all that increase to our customers. And instead of 2 people working, I will have 1 person working.
It's a matter of addition and subtraction.
Gas retailing advocate Sal Risalvato advises count the orange cones if New Jersey's minimum wage rises.
When it becomes unaffordable to have an employee, you will see more orange cones at gas stations blocking off pumps because they will not be able to afford to put an employee at that pump. And the result is that motorists will have to wait longer for their gas.
I think you'd probably see like all restaurants raising their prices.
Options shrink for small family businesses like Leonardo's restaurant in Lawrenceville. Owner Robert Pluta can't cut his bare-bones staff, and he says seasoned kitchen workers who already earn $15 an hour won't accept beginners earning the same pay.
Now 15 becomes, the new base salary, not just here but everywhere. Do you think they're going to be happy with what they're making? No, they're going to expect it's going to compress all wages up. And that's what I'm concerned about. I still have a mortgage to pay, my taxes to pay, so the money's got to come from somewhere. Most likely it'll be a price increase. One
market analysis shows drastic increases in the minimum wage could drive up the price of groceries and other essentials by $249 million. Governor Christie vetoed a $15 minimum wage bill with special vehemence and warned it would return as a ballot question.
These are not the kind of things that we want happening in our state. In addition, we don't want to continue to make our state an outlier on cost. We'll be one of only 3 states that has this. That's not a distinction that we should be looking for.
I don't think that's the case at all. You have to take care of your people.
Marilyn Seeley owns Wells Rug Service in Morristown, a small business that cleans fine carpets. It's thrived since 1921.
We wash rugs by hand, so they're rinsed and washed with a scrubber. The fringes are done by hand the following day. Very, very labor intensive. It's all labor here.
Wells employs 10 workers, pays them about $25 an hour on average.
Because these people are my most valuable asset. So they deserve a living wage. We're living in an expensive county. They have to be able to live here, eat here. If you don't take care of the people that are there day after day representing your business, then there's something wrong with that picture, in my opinion.
You pay someone better, they're more likely to stay, right? You're also going to have employees who are more committed and harder workers, and that's going to increase productivity, and that'll boost a business's bottom line.
John Whiten of New Jersey Policy Perspective notes most higher wages get spent locally. He admits
every time the minimum wage is increased, prices do increase a bit, but it's never the dramatic effect that some people predict. It's not a dollar for dollar kind of thing.
For Amit Pujara, it's close enough.
Small person like me, I wouldn't be able to stay for long. I don't see it.
Would you close the business?
I guess I will end up taking that hard step.
Many business owners say they can't afford to pay summer help $15 an hour either. Pujara says if a $15 an hour minimum wage passes, you can start counting the cones. In Farmingdale, I'm Brenda Flanagan, NJTV News.